Pump it up, girl. Pump, 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 pump it. Pump, pump. Oh my
Can I
God, look at that. That's
I know.
so good. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous.
The craziest thing I've done is probably be inside a vacuum sealed bag.
What?
I am toast.
Yeah, perfect. Yes, honey.
Wow. Someone took a video and the girls backstage were laughing at me. They're like, oh my God. I'm gonna get out of this car right now. This moving vehicle.
Oh my God, lock the doors. This guest needs no introduction, but we're giving her one anyway. She's a woman who's redefining what it means to be a true fashion chameleon, strutting her stuff on runways from New York to Paris and working with the most legendary designers in the game. But she's not just another pretty face, honey. She's a multi-hyphenate powerhouse who's bringing her bold energy to every space she enters. Whether she's tearing up the catwalk, making waves in the beauty world, or remixing the soundtrack of her own life, Soo Joo Park is always in a league of her own. And today on Backseat Beauties, she's mastering supermodel skin on the move.
Hello.
Hi!
Hi.
Oh, Soo Joo. Mwah, mwah.
Are we just two blondes in the back seat?
Just driving around LA looking
Yeah.
for trouble.
Looking for trouble.
Welcome to Backseat Beauties.
Thanks you. Thanks
Oh,
for having me.
Yes, this is very exciting.
Mm.
Welcome to my world.
This is a whole universe of lots of cats.
It is.
Courtesy of online shopping.
Yeah. All right. So, I love what you're wearing. Tell me
Thank
about
you.
it.
I'm wearing this really cool shirt from this, I think it's two designers, but it's called Mascara. They're like very New York. And I love that it's kind of a play on a button-down shirt, but it's got this sewn-in panel that looks like a corset.
So good.
So it's almost like deconstructed and playful, which is me, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, listen,
Yeah.
It's very good. Tell the people what you want to learn today.
Okay, so today I want to learn what the best shade is and what I should be looking for, and also just how to zhuzh up a very natural eye makeup
Yeah.
with defining lashes.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I have designed a curriculum for you.
Oh my God, okay.
There you go.
We're in school.
There is. It is.
This
I
is
am
my,
a strict teacher.
my little lunchbox. A mommy bought. And
So
is
dig
there a
in.
note?
I wish. I'm going to start doing that
Yeah,
now.
you should. You should have a little letter for everyone.
I will. So
Okay.
step one is you're going to start with the Yoi Why Possible Cream. I love this brand because they are clean beauty. It's like really, really good.
Oh, okay.
I love it. It's a
Yeah.
little like travel size, and I just think the full size is like it's much larger, and I'll
Does
have
it
them
sit
send
like
it to you.
this?
No, it goes the other way. She has a bobblehead.
Yeah, what?
I love it. I think
Okay,
it's just such a
cool.
clever design. You
Very,
know,
yeah.
try.
Okay.
So take 2 pumps.
Wait, can I have antibacterial soap?
Absolutely. Safety first, ma'am.
First? Hygiene first.
Oh,
Okay,
see.
so 2 pumps. Do I do this? Like,
Yeah. Just living that
get
influencer
ready with
lifestyle.
me.
In the back
She
seat.
is real. She's either real new or you've
She's real
used
new.
it all.
No.
Okay.
She's new. You gotta
She's not
activate her.
pumping.
Pump it up, girl. Pump, 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 pump it. Pump, pump.
Okay, here
it.
we go.
Yes, honey. It's that clean beauty. She don't want to come out.
Okay.
So
So I just put this on like it's lotion. Cream.
yeah, you want to warm it up and press it into the skin. I always like to
Okay.
press, and I don't like to rub. A tip someone gave me a long time ago is use your thumb, press it onto the face, and do that,
Huh.
and take off any excess moisture.
Oh.
Backstage, what we used to do is we used to split a tissue. And then once we
Right.
split the tissue, then it's even thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you're gonna use the Prada Beauty right there. You're gonna take a dime-sized amount. So, who is your beauty icon and why? And while you tell me that, warm that up on your fingers and press it onto the skin.
You know what? I don't know if I have a specific beauty icon. I mean, Anna May Wong, because she's an icon for all of us.
Fabulous, honey.
She was the Asian American star that like really paved the way for a lot of us. Love looking at her. I love having a specific look and like really leaning into it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. One thing when I'm thinking about skin is I've never sort of discussed this on camera, and I don't think I've even discussed it with you. If you want to brighten, the one way to do it with applying less makeup is corrective makeup.
Right.
So corrective makeup is using like a salmon base. And so you have a peachy and a salmon pink based product. So that is from Morphe. It's a new concealer that they've come out with. I wanted to swipe it on you. So swipe this one, take a little swipe under your eyes here, and then do the other one on the other side.
Here?
And let's see, yeah, right, a little higher. Yeah, there we go. No, you got it. And then just, she's learning, honey. And now lightly tap it, but go up towards the eye.
Go up this way?
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna say? Put a dot of the other one, right, just one dot, right a little higher, right
just one
here.
dot.
Yeah, there we go. One more. Yeah, there
I feel like this is gonna change my life.
it is. It is.
I'm so excited.
I'm gonna show you on one side.
Okay.
And then I want you to do the other side. So you're gonna go up here, go really close.
Oh, wow. Is this like dissolving or?
It's just sort of melting into your skin.
Huh.
And you know, I love to mix too, like a lot. And this is one of those things that this is specifically designed for under the eyes, and it's brightening. And oh my God, look at that. That's so good. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. Okay, so do the same thing on the other side. And this is what you want to do first before anything else.
Wow.
And I'm gonna ask you your next question.
Okay, go, shoot.
What was your first ever meeting with Karl Lagerfeld like? What is the biggest lesson you learned from working with him over the years?
I met him back in 2013. It was January. I had to fly from being with my family in Orange County in California at home during the holidays, and I got a call from my French agent, and they were like, Karl wants to see you, but they have a runway, like a tour runway in the winter. What do you want to do? And I was like, I gotta go.
Yeah, naturally.
So I got on a flight like that day, landed in Paris, couldn't sleep, and went straight to a fitting, like fit to confirm. And I tried on this dress, and I was just like, oh my God, everything is so amazing, everything's so beautiful. Like, I can't believe I'm here. They really liked me and they booked me for the show. So then I go out there wearing my gown, and Karl is just sitting there, and I'm like, oh my God, this is Karl. Like, and he gets out his phone and he takes a photo of me, and I'm like, I should be taking photo of you. Like, how is this happening? He just loved that I had an interesting story. I told him a little bit about myself. Yeah, we just kind of like had a cute, brief convo. And then he just kind of was my fairy godfather.
Oh my God,
you know?
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Got to work with him for an amazing 6-7 years. Yeah. I have a lot of love for him. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
In a recent interview with Vogue, you said that you were a timid child. Where did you find the confidence to walk a runway or perform your music? Does beauty ever play a role in getting you into character?
Okay, so yeah, I was really timid. I think it was mainly because I had to move from a completely different country and I didn't speak the language. So automatically, I couldn't communicate, and it took me a while to kind of open up. And in between those years, I kind of became more introverted. I remember distinctly when I was about 4 or 5, it was around Christmas, and I turned on the carols on my little boombox in my room, and I was like singing and dancing along to it. And my mom opened the door and she was like, what are you doing?
Baby's first drag performance.
Yes. Yes, girl. She was like, what are you doing? And I was like, just living my life, living my truth.
Get into it,
what I'm meant to be. It's quite different when you're on stage on a runway or like performing like as a musician, because you just kind of turn it on and I just kind of disassociate from who I am. So then the last part is that having a look really does help me shift into an alternate persona.
A character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makeup instruction. We're going to catch up now. I'm going to grab...
Girl, I am really feeling this. Like 2 dots on each cheek.
Yeah. It's a vibe. So you're going to take the Chanel. So here's the tip. Open your palm of your hand and give 1-2 pumps. And then you want to take that brush, whip it. Swirl it, swirl it, swirl. And then you want to go everywhere that you didn't go and then finish under the eyes.
Okay.
There you go. Start under your cheekbones. Yes. Yes, squirrel.
Oh.
Okay, I want to just recap. The correctors are step 1. Step 2 is the Chanel base, which is a sheer base. And I will show you step 3 in time. You walked runways all over the world. Is there one show that you'll never forget?
Obviously, the Chanel cruise show in Seoul.
Set the stage.
She opened in her motherland. Of course. That's it.
Yeah. Tell us about the show. What was it like in that moment when you hit the stage? What went through your head?
The show was in Seoul. It was for the cruise collection that's inspired by Korea. And it was amazing. The hair was this really cool long braid that was wrapped around twice, which was an interpretation by Sam McKnight, who was... I love that he made the Diana, like the Diana haircut. Like, can you imagine having that on your resume? Like
it's like
what
amazing.
else do you need?
Winning. I'm gonna give you a little bit of lip balm.
Yes, I need her.
This is one of my favorite lip balms. This one's from La Mer.
Okay.
And then we're gonna continue with skin. So step 3 with skin is this beautiful little Ilia stick. You know? So you pop that open.
Oh, she looks good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. Do a little swipe on your jawline.
I mean,
yeah.
Couldn't have nailed it better.
Damn, girl.
Okay.
So now what I want you to do is, if you have any still visible blemishes that you want to cover up, one trick that I like to do, so step 3 when getting your flawless but approachable skin, is taking the stick, erasing, and then using the brush and buffing around the edge.
Oh, so like, just the edge.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't have any blemishes.
You don't. Your skin is plastic. Plastic and fantastic. You were the first Asian American spokesperson for L'Oreal Paris. Do you find the industry to be more diverse today than when you first started out?
Oh, yeah.
Why is representation in the worlds of beauty and fashion so important?
Yeah, it's changed a lot. When I first started, there were like, for each runway show, it'd be like maybe one Asian.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we got the Asian girl, check.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just a little tick mark. There was a time when they were having a lot more diversity on the runway, especially on the Asian side of models. But it also kind of goes hand in hand with economy, because it is art and commerce. Like, there's such a commercial aspect to it, but it is still a lot better than it was before.
Yeah.
I remember one time I walked into a casting. A designer saw me and I gave her my modeling portfolio. She went through and she's like, oh, where are you from? And I was like, I'm from Korea. And then she like watched me walk for like 0.5 seconds. Obviously she wasn't interested. Yeah. I get it. But afterwards she gave me the book back and said, Domo arigato.
That's it. Let's go. Let's go beat her up.
And I was
How dare she?
That's not for me.
Arrogant.
But anyway, you know, I think now people are a lot more susceptible to understanding that there are different cultures within Asia. There are different cultures in general. Yeah. You
are so good. That is
this next?
That is the next thing. So what I want you to do is I want you to do it right here.
Here.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like I put it right there.
Yeah. There she goes. Killing it. So what I would say is when you apply it and then go back towards your cheekbone and do a sideways oval. There we go. Try patting as well. Yeah, almost like how you paint a canvas.
Yeah.
And then once you get it warmed up and applied where you want it, then swirl. Gorgeous.
Oh,
What is the
cool.
wildest thing you've done or worn in name of fashion?
The craziest thing I've done is probably be inside a vacuum sealed bag.
What?
It was part of this performance, but it was for this Dutch designer who's really amazing, named Iris Van Herpen.
Oh, yeah.
And I've worked with her through the years on really amazing, incredible collections. The craziest thing I've done is probably be inside this vacuum seal that was like, I don't know, 10 feet by 10 feet. And you go inside. And you have two hoses, and one is sucking the air out, and the other one's providing oxygen. So then, if you can't breathe, then you have to breathe through the oxygen hose,
That's
and
crazy.
then you suck it all out, and so you're almost like in midair.
Oh my God. That's amazing. It's a little baby
little
girl. It's a little BDSM.
Yeah, she's giving like sous vide.
I'm really into it,
roast
though.
chicken, like
Oh, the roast chicken.
sous vide roast chicken.
Oh, you look so good. How do you feel?
I feel gorgeous.
You look gorgina. Oh, I love it. Who is she? We're naming her in this card. She has a personality.
Yeah.
So show the people the palette. Charlotte Tilbs. Hi, Tilbs.
She is another icon.
Yeah, icon. She
It's
is
so crazy
fun.
to me that she never takes off her makeup. Never.
I know.
Never.
I know. So we're gonna go right in there. And I love this palette because you get all these beautiful mocha colors,
Yeah.
and she gives like a sparkle fantasy, which I'm very into.
So I'm gonna tap it.
I'm gonna show you how to conserve your product. So you dipped in there, right? And I
Mhm.
always dip head on
Mhm.
and then close the product and then tap it
Ah,
so the powder goes in.
right. Oh,
Yeah.
I also love like that we've worked together for so many years.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. And I've seen you do this all the time, but I've never caught on.
Yeah. That's why it's magic. Back here in
Yeah.
Backseat Beauties. Row to it. Bloop. So here's your direction. You want to apply the eyeshadow in the center, in the middle, and then you're gonna just do an arch back and forth and go down to the lash line. Yeah. So you're gonna arch. It's almost like this shape. Take a look. It's like that and like that.
Oh.
Like a half moon. Yeah. Perfect. Yes, honey.
Wow.
She's
Okay.
good. She's an instant look. Okay, runway shoes are basically engineered to test your survival skills. What's the most treacherous pair
That's
you've
so
ever had
true.
to
Like,
walk in? And did you
Yeah.
make it down safely or did you fall?
I've never fallen, but the craziest one was when they had the samples come back, but they didn't have enough time to fix it. But basically, the heel was this spring, and the metal wasn't hard enough, so it kept squashing and like bouncing.
No. Listen, sometimes art is just art. And
Yeah.
it's not functional, but they worked it out. Because
Yeah.
obviously the show was a success and you did not fall, ma'am.
Damn! She really
She had some spring in her
laid me
step.
out to dry. Chew the rotisserie chicken. I am toast.
If anybody can work out a walk and some shoes and make it work, girl, you are the one.
No, I looked crazy. Someone took a video, and the girls backstage were laughing at me. They're like, "Oh my god!"
I
It's
want that
rude.
video. I want it. I want it. And I want to insert it here. I'm going to look for
No!
it. I'm going to make it my screensaver.
Listen, I'm gonna get out of this car right now. This moving vehicle.
Oh my God, lock the doors.
So one side is more pigmented than the other.
So I'm glad this happened because Backseat Beauties is about learning. And so we're going to learn.
This is partially why I hate doing eye makeup besides eyeliner, because I find it very difficult to even out.
Oh, sometimes you got to add another coat. Sometimes with certain clients, we're not even. And so some eyes are slightly oilier than other eyes. So when I apply product to one eye, I have to sometimes use more on the other eye than I do on this eye. I'm sure you've noticed it, like just with your body, like things aren't completely symmetrical all the time. So like when I'm doing
What do you
someone's
mean I'm
makeup,
perfect?
you are perfect. So, well, you certainly look perfect. Damn. Damn, girl, she eats.
Yeah.
You look beautiful. How do you like it?
I love this color.
So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take that Tilbs palette one more time.
Okay.
I want you to either dip in this one or this one. And I'm gonna show you where it's gonna go. Gorgeous.
Okay.
So now you're gonna go right here and you're gonna lightly tap it on the center of your lid.
Oh.
So now you're gonna use that same finger and tap it on the other side. Oh. Yeah. Nice. And now I'm gonna teach you, you're gonna go back with that same finger and you're gonna go from here, you're gonna blend it and you're gonna go back and forth. You're gonna just soften the edge like that so it feathers out. The thing I like about these kind of sparkles is as you sweat and it wears, it's just gonna look even more pretty because it has depth. You've said that modeling consumed much of your life, but you always secretly wanted to make music. Why is now the time to explore that passion and release your work?
I don't know, because I waited for so long and it was just time.
What changed?
I think I had spent enough time modeling, and obviously there's so many more things I would want to do, and I do love modeling, but there is also a point where you're like, I've done some really major things.
Yeah.
And I am ready to move on to my next project. Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Now I'm gonna give you a little lesson. I remember you had told me that you didn't want your mascara to run because that was a problem. And this tubing mascara is the answer. So what you want to do is it has a thin brush. You're going to go from the root of your lash and you're going to wiggle to the tip. A tubing mascara wraps your lashes in little tubes and you have to take it off with warm water. So it comes off in the shower, but it won't come off any other way.
Oh, wow.
And it's gentle on your lashes. I love that because sometimes with like waterproof mascara, it can beat up the hair and make the hairs fall out. And this won't do that. This is going to protect.
Amazing. I can't wait.
Go for it. Oh goodness, here we go.
You know what?
Watch out, world.
I recently put eyeliner on in the car, like in the backseat, in a taxi in New York. And I was so proud of myself.
That's a boss move.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. So can you tell me a bit about An Lee, the anime character who makes an appearance in your Kiss Me music video, and why you felt so connected to her?
Yes, thank you for asking about An Lee, because she is a very important character to my first EP music project. An Lee is an anime character in a stock of characters that you can purchase from in Japan. The character, it's all about identity, having a sense of agency or not, and then deciding to make your own fate, I guess. So I reached out to the artist when I was working on the visuals for the music, and I asked them if I could use An Lee. So after 4 years of having her as an open source, they also decided that it was time to set her free. And so they closed her source. She gets to be her own person and own character, I guess. And that whole thing is really amazing too. When I reached out to Philippe and Pierre, they were like, whoa, this all sounds really interesting and thank you for having the interest in An Lee, but like she's closed. But what we can do is give you the rights to use the existing work. How do I do this? And then I was like, I'm gonna become An Lee as well.
Oh my God, that's so amazing.
Yeah, so then I dyed my hair bright blue because the anime character has blue hair. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And in a way, I was like paying homage to her, and then she, in her version that was available and existing, came back for this project. Being a model and doing these jobs, like you get dropped into any kind of photo shoots or runway and you're supposed to embody this person. You're yourself, but you're really like portraying something else.
A version of you.
Yeah, and I felt like that was in a way like very relatable in the An Lee storyline.
I cannot wait to delve deeper into the visuals. So thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
We're nearing the end of the lesson. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this and you're gonna dip. And now I'm gonna have you tap on the top and get it in there. There she goes.
I love this.
So now you're gonna just dust your eyes and between your eyes. If you could collaborate with anyone, living or dead, on a song, who would it be and why?
I think it would have to be David Bowie. Because he's just such an incredible musician. And he's gone through so many different personas as well with the Stardust or like the Berlin years. And I just think he's a GOAT.
So good. So last makeup instruction you're gonna do. First, you're gonna take a little bit of the Prada lipstick, you're gonna take it on your finger and you're gonna press it into your lips like a stain.
Okay. Oh, it's such a nice color.
I love that color. And when you're done with that, I want you to shake this up. This is from IS Clinical. This is their copper firming mist.
I love that. Yeah.
Show the people, show the people. Before you were scouted as a model, you got your degree in architecture. If your modeling career had an architectural blueprint, what would be its most iconic feature?
Probably the most interesting architectural feature of my career is maybe the career in itself. Like, I've been doing it for way longer than I ever imagined that I would, which is incredible. There have been moments where it had been slow and it had been difficult, or like personally I was going through a lot of things, and I thought, like, this is it. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do it anymore. Yeah. But something always comes along, something incredible, and you know, I just think it's just about the journey itself. So maybe that can be the most interesting feature, is that it's an ongoing journey, and as I, you know, mature into a lady, I'm gonna have a different career with a different look and different outlook on life.
I love that. Yeah. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so glad I've gotten to know you for so many years.
I know.
But you know, you have to sort of have that and like make the mistakes and grow, and like you don't become the flower unless the rain comes, you know? And
wow.
I think, snaps, flowers. I was thinking about it recently, and I was like, for all of like the hard times that I've had, like it made me the person that I am today, so I wouldn't trade it.
Exactly.
For anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same, girl.
Yes, girl.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you. Mwah. Soo Joo, you're all done.
I look so good. I don't even remember coming in here.
It was an eternity ago. Who knows? Who cares?
It just kind of flew by.
Yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.